mention to everyone that on Fridays it is a tradition that we feature news from a state that serves up the weird, the scary, the concerning, oftentimes just plain bizarre. This is Friday Fabulous Florida.
It's time for Friday Fabulous Florida.
There is a gigantic alligator in my kitchen.
A look at the weirdest stories from our weirdest state.
We start in the world of politics, sort of. The Boca Raton, Florida Planning and Zoning Board had a meeting. I know you like to stay abreast of such meetings.
Of course.
They are trying to make up certain administrative decisions for the year ahead. And a woman from Florida ambled up to the microphone and says that she wants in addition to appreciation days for Mother's Day and Father's Day, she wants a Sugar Daddy and Mommy Appreciation Day in Boca Raton, Florida. Yeah. She identified herself as Ashley Cream. She took to the microphone at this Boca Raton Planning and Zoning Board meeting and proposed that March 10th in future should become a designated day to celebrate the area's benefactors.
Mark, no offense, but Ashley looks like she could float away.
Yeah, we can play some of this video.
And why she had a planning?
My name is Ashley Crave.
You have 5 minutes.
Okay. I just want to say good evening, everybody. Everybody's looking absolutely fabulous. A little bit serious, but I am here as a concerned citizen and voter. You guys might not be aware, but Florida has the largest per capita population of sugar daddies in the U.S. Miami, Palm Beach, and Boca lies the most concentrated populace of these aged benefactors. Sugar daddies, both gay and straight, and yes, even sugar mommies, are responsible for college educations, cars, homes, rents, jets, Birkins, and the occasional body enhancement. But not me, though. I'm all natural.
Well, she really leaned into what did she say about, she said, but I'm all natural. Is that what she said, Kim?
I don't know. I was still looking at her boobs.
Well, I thought she said the occasional body enhancement, but I'm all natural. Is that what she said?
She can't help but lean in, Mark.
It's gravity.
I hate to
Ooh.
gravitate.
Can you imagine walking around like that? I mean, that's exhausting.
I mean, clearly she wants you to gravitate to that. Otherwise, she wouldn't, quite have it that way.
Well, when she said body enhancement, she gave a little shimmy.
Yeah.
Shake it, Ashley Cream.
Good for her. I guess it's a.
But I was going to say, why is she at a planning commission meeting? They don't determine
it's
the day.
a wild idea, but it just might work.
I mean, maybe zoning for her boob job.
Well, it's very funny that John Daly should mention this because, first of all, I like that we are getting past the theater of this to, hey, how come she's showing up at a planning commission meeting? John is right. What they told her was, hey, this just in, you're at the wrong meeting. We don't rule on this stuff. You have to go to the city commission for that. And that's
Ashley was doing a service. Those planning commission meetings get really boring. You can't talk for so long about where the next Whole Foods is going without a little Ashley Cream in the middle of it.
Well, maybe she had an addition. Maybe it was an addition
cookie.
she was trying to get
that's
done.
true. She had to get approval for some of the work that she's had done.
My bad. I'm sorry.
City Council is where she'll be appearing next if you want to follow her on to her next hop. Florida man. All right.
Once we had the parade of S&M ladies, the bondage ladies that came into the meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Once they open the floodgates, it's like you don't even know who's showing up next, right?
That is true.
Yeah, those people walk so Ashley Cream could run, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We used to do a segment over at KGO, as you know, called City Council Theater.
Yeah.
And it was pretty fun. We would always
Yeah.
try to find somebody making a speech, these frustrated actors, or if you'll just allow me to speak, my lord, I can continue. The parking situation is unacceptable, my lord.
That's how you got your start, Mark, right?
Look, I would take it. I would take it. It's exposure. All right.
I'll make it a major announcement right now. I will. My daughter, Julia, has been appointed to the Petaluma City Youth Commission. So she sits on a city commission now.
Wow, that's very, very good.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, this is how it starts. She'll be probably lobbied, and there'll be bribes she'll be inundated with the corruption. Better
She'll
watch
be
for it.
standing next to Ashley Cream in no time.
Yeah.
Let me speak.
A Florida man who's 60 years old does how many push-ups in 1 hour to break the world record? Albert, can you hit us with a little millionaire music, please? How many push-ups does this guy do in 1 hour?
I accidentally deleted the music, so I need to get it back. So
you accidentally deleted that. It's been a great day. I'll still take guesses as to how many push-ups in 1 hour to establish a new world record. And by the way, again, this is a Florida man, and he's an older dude.
In an hour? That's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
But your arms would wiggle out, right? Wouldn't your arms get exhausted?
Well, I'm sure everything's exhausted, but your core and all the rest. He's 60 years old. I don't know. They're what 60?
Jeff says 647. Yeah. Tom says 200. Neil says 3,000. How?
I will stop the guessing.
900.
At Neil, he is closest. 3,264 push-ups in 1 hour to break a world record. The 60-year-old Floridian bested a Guinness World Record when he completed that 3,264 push-ups in 1 hour. Wow. Very impressive. 60-year-old man. Bravo. A Florida man is attacked by an alligator after he hears a noise, and he opens the front door.
Who's there?
Never.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, that's right. Land shark. According to police, the Saturday evening incident occurred after the resident was bitten by a gator. He opened his front door after hearing a noise that he thought was someone looking for his son. After opening the door, the gator lunged at him and hit the man's upper thigh. I went outside. I didn't turn on the light and just got a step outside, and something grabbed me on the leg and started shaking violently.
What?
That's the picture of him and his leg injury.
6 or 7 feet long is what he estimates the gator to be.
Well, maybe the alligator found his son.
Let me finish. I'm just taking a chomp. I was going to tell you I also found your son. He said that when he saw what it was, he stepped back to the house and closed the door. That's a good idea. And the wildlife official said later that the alligator was closer to 9 feet in length. So, a Florida dad is arrested after shooting at a naked man found in his teen daughter's bed.
What?
I'll kill you, he yelled. The Cape Coral Police Department responded to this incident. It happened just after midnight a few days ago. Actually, what's today? The 10th. It just happened 2 days ago. There was a call out saying that there was a man naked in this guy's teenage daughter's bedroom. That sparked him to shoot at both the roommates through a closed bedroom door. This is as you can tell, like a rooming situation where other people are there. And the guy who shot was the guy who also called the cops. He was very angry. They were able to get everybody out of the bedroom and cool things out once the first responders arrived.
What's his mugshot?
What's that?
That's his mugshot.
No.
This is a man with anger. This is a man that has resentment towards you.
Yeah, as mugshots go, not awful.
There was a dude found in his daughter's bed. I get it.
Apparently, there've been some heavy drinking going on, and
are you willing to bet your lunch?
And that there's alcohol involved. The two victims of the entire thing acknowledged to drinking in excess with the shooter earlier in the night, and when the teenager realized that there was a naked man in her bed, she went to her father and told him about what happened. Oh, so it's a far different situation. Police said that the teenage girl, though, did not allege a crime had occurred against her when the man was in her bed. It's a confusing situation. There are a couple of different stories. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel as though I'm going to post this to my Twitter feed. You guys can decide if you want to read in further details beyond just the mayhem. A Florida woman is arrested on her 4th DUI, and here's why they arrested her. She crashed into a motorcyclist this time.
What?
She's 62 years old from Edgewater, Florida. Multiple charges. She reportedly crashed into a motorcyclist who had to be airlifted to a hospital. She did a lot of damage. And this guy was just visiting from South Carolina to Florida for Bike Week down there. And he ends up with this huge crash. Video surveillance showed that the back of the bike was hit by this woman while he was stopped at a stoplight. A Florida man who is plotting to build web servers on the moon.
Oh.
Yeah, is taking cloud computing beyond our atmosphere. What is the story, Albert? Is this a great forward-thinking individual?
No, it's actually a startup group that is actually trying to put something on the moon to do some cloud computing. So it's it's based in Florida, but they were in Texas before, and they're just trying to figure it out. I'm guessing they're big Elon Musk fans.
Yeah.
Well, somebody should tell them there are no clouds on the moon.
They do want to. They want to launch data into the atmosphere and get it and land it on the moon.
Yeah, they secured at least $5 million in funding, so they might actually send this thing up there.
Well, from Silicon Valley Bank.
Yeah, right. From Silicon Valley Bank. Better check again. Oops. They say they are looking at the company's called Lone Star at a specific lunar economy that they expect to begin. So, again, this is
a lunar economy.
If you missed out on Bitcoin.
Right. Another chance. The initial data center will feed off the mission's lander for power and communications. We believe that expanding the world's economy to encompass the moon, which happens to be the Earth's most stable satellite, is the next white space in the new space economy. I love the BS.
It's a wild idea, but it just might work.
I love the BS that comes out of Silicon Valley. It's great.
It does sound like a white space.
Yeah. Data security and storage will be a necessary part of leading the new generation of lunar exploration, they say. Florida fishermen find a hand in a canal. But
now
it's
we're
not
cooking with fire. Yeah.
It's not a human hand.
No?
Well, they say, Lee County deputies, that this fisherman alerted to them about his potential body part found in the Matlacha, Florida canal, the Matlacha, Florida canal.
Ah.
They got there to investigate. It turns out it was a hand, but it didn't belong to a human. They retrieve the hand. And do you see it there? Can you get a picture of it? No?
Yeah. It's like a mannequin hand or rubber hand.
Yes, exactly. It is a mannequin hand.
I I was hoping for Alien.
Yeah. I can't believe that. Yeah.
I could see how that would cause, trouble, concern.
Yeah. Well, the cop said they get the job done. Gotta hand it to them. Thank you very much. That's kind of humor we look for. Yeah. And finally, a Florida man wins $4 million when visiting his newborn grandchild in Massachusetts. Sometimes you need to leave the state of Florida. Sometimes you need to leave the state of Florida to make good things happen. It was a lottery scratch ticket that he bought in Massachusetts worth $4 million.
Oh.
He was visiting his newborn grandchild. James Devine of Estero, Florida, was the first $4 million grand prize winner from the lottery's $4 million platinum jackpot. He bought his ticket in Chicopee from a Nuria shop and a gas station.
A what shop?
Exactly. What is that? Kim, do you know what that is?
What?
I don't know what it is. No.
A Nuria, Nouria. I think it's the name of I think it's a chain or something.
Oh.
It's not like a product.
Never been.
Anyway, and also at a gas station there, or from a shop at the gas station. In any case, it was on Memorial Drive, which is where in Chicopee the winning ticket was sold. Memorial Drive is where? It's 2012 Memorial Drive. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, that's about 10 miles from the closest Whole Foods.
He chose the cash option on his prize. Got a one-time payment of $2.6 million before taxes. And that is why it pays to visit your grandchildren, even if they're a ways away. $4 million in Massachusetts that he wouldn't have had he not gone to visit the grandchild. My friends, that is Friday Fabulous Florida for today.
This has been Friday Fabulous Florida.
There is a gigantic alligator in my kitchen.
Y'all come back now here.
As a required annex to Friday Fabulous Florida, we must pick a favorite. It's like picking between children. It's tough to do, but we must do it. It's in the bylaws of the show. I'll remind you again, the Sugar Mommy Daddy Day that was pitched by that woman at the wrong meeting, but to city planners. The Florida man breaking the Guinness record, 3,264 push-ups in 1 hour for the 60-year-old who knocked down the record. The Florida man attacked by an alligator. He heard sounds outside. He went out to see if it was his son. Bam. It was the alligator. Chomped him. 9-foot alligator. I'll kill you, said the Florida dad, who was arrested after shooting at a naked man in his daughter's bed. The Florida woman arrested on the 4th DUI for running into the motorcyclist. The Florida man who's plotting to build web servers on the moon to store data. The Florida fisherman who find the hand. It turns out it's a mannequin's hand. And the Florida man who wins the lottery by traveling out of Florida to Massachusetts. We need a favorite, and I ask you, visiting producer John Daly.
Alligator at the door. We got to go with that.
Alligator at the door is strong. How about you, Kim?
I don't think you can not go alligator at the door. I mean, it's a slam dunk.
Alligator at the door.
That's fully Florida. Yeah.
Commissioner, what do you think?
It has to be the sugar mommy. Sugar mommy at the wrong meeting. You know, it's Florida. She's at the wrong meeting. She's trying to get a point across, and she got her point across. We're talking about it here on Friday Fabulous Florida. But
yeah.
I'm sure the sugar mommies won't be getting anything beyond what they're currently getting.
The lottery story was heartwarming. Well, we don't like heartwarming. Sugar mommy wins hands down. Somebody agrees with Albert. Tom does.
Sugar mommy is in the lead on the poll, so people are voting. At least 64 of you have voted already. It's that one and the Gator surprise attack. Or John, how did you say it?
Alligator at the door.
Gator at the door. Yes, the
Gator at the door.
Coming to theaters close to you. The Gator at the door.
Gator at the door.
He could have been going door to door selling something.
Girl Scout cookies.
This summer, don't answer the door.
I mean, we got Cocaine
Gator
Bear,
at
so
the
if we could get
door.
Cocaine Bear, we could get Gator at the door.
Yeah. Somebody call for a gator.
Was the dad holding a machete? Naked? No, he was not. I was going to go Gator at the door because it is so Florida, but that meeting where the woman shows up and wants a sugar daddy and sugar mama day, that's pretty Florida also. And she's at the wrong meeting. It's just so great.
I'm sure she took up the entire 5 minutes, and then at the end they said, "Ma'am, you're at the wrong meeting."
It's a photo finish, but you can vote on YouTube. The vote is there. So brand new. So very, very good. Thank you all for playing. I want to acknowledge the visiting producer, former executive producer, John Daly. Go back to your regular job, the one that has benefits. And I really love that you spent time with us. I really enjoy seeing you always. And
congrats on 10K. You weren't here last week, but congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. We hope we can continue to evolve the show in good ways. Thank you, John.
Adios.
Bye-bye. Yeah. John Daly, everybody. Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.